Hi, Kat and Nat. Listen, I think we might be right around the corner from each other. I'm talking to you from North York.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
you're
yes.
not.
Yes, we are in Toronto. This is
I am.
crazy.
I am. I know we really should have some pandemic coffee together because I got lots to talk to you girls about. How's it going?
Good.
Great.
Is it raining or snowing out? That's what I always
No,
want to know.
it's snowing right now. We've got some snow coming down. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, you know the weather here. It is what it is. But
It is what it
listen,
is.
it is what it is. And I just want to, as a fellow mom, as a fellow Torontonian, I would like to congratulate you on all of your success. My goodness, well, I'm so happy for you. Can't even describe how I feel. And I want to know when you guys, like, you've known each other, what, since ninth grade or something, right? You've been friends
You
for
got it.
forever, feels like. Kat, why don't you take it first? Did you ever imagine that you would be able to take this friendship and make it into a business?
No, nope. I don't, I think the great thing is that it doesn't feel like a business still. And I think it's just, at the core of what we do, it will always be the same mission. And I think that, when you begin to lose sight of that is when you begin to feel like it's work. And no, we're just really thankful for one of the best communities we could ever ask for. And I'm not just saying that lightly, because I think that there are many women who do this alone every single day, and they're, far removed from a lot of people, and they are literally, making it work, and smiling at their children every day, and with not a lot of money, and sometimes one job, and working around the clock. So shout out to all of them.
Yeah. And Natalie, I want to know, what's the secret? Why does it work so well with you two?
Oh my gosh. Well, we did meet in ninth grade, but it wasn't until the two of us were the first of all of our friends to have babies. And we never felt so lost, so underprepared, so undereducated on how to be a mom that we really turned to each other as like a lifeline. And once we started spending time together and sharing, all of the things that we were thinking and feeling, it was something that was just, we needed to be together. So I think that there's a mutual respect. I think that the same mission, like Kat said, has always been the same. We always want to create a space where we share with other women, and that are positive towards each other, where we include everybody, and then we don't judge moms for doing it in different ways. And I think we both have that kind of mindset, and so we're able to push forward. And honestly, a lot of the work leads to fun.
Yeah, well, exactly. And what I love about you guys is that you just tell the truth, like your mom truths, and you tell it how it is. Not everything is glorious. Sure, we have great times with our kids and we have fun, but there's a lot of problems. Like, there's things that arise, and you talk about that stuff. And when
I
you
like
look at
that.
social media today, you look at social media and you go, oh yeah, sure, that woman is, wearing her furs with her 2-year old breastfeeding him. Like, I mean, come on, really? Like, what's your take on that, about people who kind of have to lie on social media to make their lives look so great with their families?
I do think some people have a great life, and I think it comes naturally, although they do have struggles. But I do believe some things come very naturally to some people.
I
But
think it's Utah. Utah seems like a very good
yeah,
time.
I don't honestly, I think that at the end of the day, everyone's going to struggle with something at some point, and that's just motherhood. And not every spot's a sweet spot, but for some, babyhood is a sweet spot. For some, teenagehood, you get your junk together 13 years in, or, I really think that everyone is really doing the best they can. And if lying on social media makes you feel like you have your stuff together, just like when I put makeup on, and I'm wearing workout gear that I may never work out in, I think whatever gets you through the day.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now you ladies have teamed up with a new free learning mobile app called Bancho. So who wants to take it from here and tell us all about this? This is really cool.
Okay, so Bansho, which is Bansho, is an children's educational app that we discovered when our kids were in lockdown and not in school. And we really found that we were looking at our kids and they were on apps that were not age appropriate. The things they were seeing
Yeah.
were not for them. But we didn't want to say, you can't be on your iPad, you can't be on your technology, because this is the future and we want them to be savvy. But what we want them to be seeing is safe apps where they're actually learning something. So Bansho is it's an educational app for kids pre-K to grade 4, where all of the teachers and all of the creators on there are teachers, and they've been vetted by teachers and by parents to make sure that it is safe information that is being delivered to your kids. No random person can come and just like upload a video. They have to be vetted, and you can choose what your kid wants to like be interested in. Maybe they want art, maybe they need reading, and you put it into their age, and they get served quick hits of lessons. And I think that these days, kids sitting in a classroom all day long doing like the journal forever is so boring for them. And this app, they can quickly learn things, and they learn lessons fast that they want to share with us, with their siblings, and they just find them super cool. And the creators, the teachers that are on there are like so animated. You can see their faces, and they're dancing and they're singing. And meanwhile, somehow, some way, your kids have just learned something.
That's amazing. Yeah, my son, he's 28, but he's a teacher here in Toronto, and it's been a tough year, as trying to, especially kids who are learning online. And I wanted to know from you before we wrap up, what are some of your advice for kids to, families to kind of get through this holiday season and to try and make it the best they can, because a lot of them can't be with family from out of town and stuff like that. So give me some good tips, maybe.
I think that really we have to take it a day at a time. And I think that, it's sometimes the simplicity of what we're going through right now is kind of the magic. And I think that, my oldest said, I'm going to, when she heard about the vaccine coming, she's like, I'm going to miss lockdown. And I was like, I think the familiarity of having mom home every day, all day is something that I could never get back. And I think that, we could definitely find hardships in this, but I think hardships build resilience. So I don't think that, if we just dial it back and no one really remembers what they get under a tree or what they get during Hanukkah, it's all about how you made them feel. And if you can just take a moment to breathe and, let it go.
And know that this year is different, and there's
okay.
nothing you can do about that. So embrace it for what it is. Next year will be different. Please.
If you
Absolutely.
like it that
Listen,
way.
yeah, exactly. Well, look, always wonderful to talk to you, ladies. Again, as a Torontonian, so proud of you, so happy. I hope that we can meet up in
Really
person
kind of
someday
you.
and have a coffee. Oh, you're so welcome, and have a great weekend and happy holidays to you both
You
and your
too.
families.